Alright, this is the setup of the Machine Technologies mixing pump. First things on the job site required will be your power connection, 220 volt, 30 amp, single phase power, adequate water supply, minimum of 4 gallons a minute, 40 psi. Controls on the machine are as follows: main power switch, you have start stop button, 3-speed step switch for speed control, forward reverse, the water prime button for engaging the water system without starting the pump, and then a switch to control the water booster pump to help overcome deficiencies in water pressure on the job site. Alright, the machine has a built-in water pressure switch. Once water pressure is to the machine at minimum of 40 psi, the machine will light up, letting you know that the machine is ready to operate. To begin the setup of the machine for pumping operations, start by filling the mix chamber. Push the water prime button until water exits the lower port. Okay, now that you have water there, close the system. The machine has an integral 0 to 4 gallon a minute water meter. After verifying the mix ratio for water to powder, set your water meter by holding in the water prime button. This will engage the water meter. Adjust the valve. Okay. Alright, for the beginning of it, once the water's been filled in the chamber, turn the machine on and dump the first bag. Okay, keep dumping. This will fill the hose, prime it with a slurry mix so that you can get a good mixture. You get a little bit of water out of the end of the hose. It'll take a moment, and then you should start seeing a good flow of material. Once that's reached, you're ready to begin pouring the floor. When you begin pouring your underlayment, always work on keeping a wet edge. Pour your material from side to side. Pour the next row right on the edge of the next lift. Continue that process until you reach the end of your pour. For the clean-out process on the machine, run the material down to the bottom of the hopper till it's empty. At that point, get the water hose and start washing down the entire hopper. Okay, once the hopper's been run empty, begin the wash down. Wash the entire inside of the hopper. Once the clean-out auger is installed, be sure that the wobble head is at the top of the shaft so that when the machine is turned on, the wobble head feeds down. Start the pump so that the clean-out shaft can do the job of scraping the walls of the mix tube. Once the clean-out auger has been run through the machine, reinstall the mix shaft. Go to the next process of cleaning out the hose. Fill up the hopper with water, then insert the foam balls. Multiple balls can be used at once. Insert them in the hose, reinstall the hose back on the pump, and turn on the pump to start the process of pushing them down. Turn on the pump, watch for the balls to exit. Speed 2. Once the balls have exited, check the hose for sand and sediment. If there's still dirty water, run the balls again. The machine is supplied with a pressure tester, which is very important to check on a regular basis whenever using a mixing pump. Start the machine on speed 2, have water in the hopper at the time, slowly close the valve. Pressure reading should be up between 300 and 400 psi. The rotor and stator is capable of at least 400 psi.